In Thrumster, Wick in northern Scotland, little town. And the best way to experience a culture is to go to the pub. So I went to the Old Smiddy Inn, which is an old pub. It used to be a blacksmith a workshop. Now it turned into a family-owned pub. I haven't tasted the food. I had a few drink, had a few conversation with one of the you can say he's a performer. He's also a politician, a good talker, great talker. He interact with all the audience, ask questions where they are from, and talk about all kinds of things, especially the Scottish history. He's quite an entertainer, and what I learned from him is something I couldn't learn in reading any of the history book. And this trip, I learned a lot. The Scots and the English, they're definitely not old buddies. Scotland used to have their own kingdom, their own king and queen, until the English actually totally destroyed them. For those who watch the TV series Highlander, it demonstrated the brutality, the brutal history of between the English and the Scots. And of course, the Scots, their clans were destroyed, defeated. The English actually also took revenge when the Scots rebelled against them. And this is how the whole generations and the English this allow three things. First, they no longer allow bagpipes, the traditional Scottish music instrument. Of course, they use that instrument for war, for battle. So the English wouldn't allow them to play bagpipes, destroy the culture. At least they try to. Also, well, the English disallow the Scots to wear quilts. Of course, this is another of their culture. And don't you ever call them skirts. They are not skirts. They are man's quilt. Actually, it was like a sleeping bag for military. So they disallow that. Also, after the English defeated the Scots, they disallow, important thing, the language. The Scots, they have their own language. Gaelic, they would not let their people to speak their own language, Gaelic. And of course, this really, if you destroy the language, you destroy the culture, you destroy the identity, you destroy the history of that particular civilization. That's what the British tried to do. Think about that. And now this tactic is still happening. And also they destroyed their religion, and they forced the church, the Scottish church, to use the English service book. The Scots, they have their own service book at the church. So, well, they disallow that. So here I left with some of the Scottish music, bagpipes, as well as this fellow sang in my background. He sang in Gaelic.